Hello and welcome back. Today is another new makeup releases. Just like last time, I'm going to be going on my phone and looking at Trend Mood 1 on Instagram and reacting that way. Christmas has sprung dramatically since my last video. We kind of started to touch base on Christmas things and there's like a bajillion more items. It's very overwhelming. Oh yes, I don't react to everything because not everything is reactionable. Or like, I just don't care. Number one, we have the Patrick Ta Barbie collaboration. Looks like it's coming out in two packs. There is a vibrant magenta one and there's one that has like a lilac in it, which is very interesting color. Both of these are cute, like they're nice looking. If you know someone who wants these kinds of colors, then I say go for it. Or you can definitely go in with a bestie. If I personally just want the lilac, but I don't need the other color or want the other color, so I could split it with a friend if I so choose to buy this, you know, stuff like that. Next is the Tier foundations. Oh, Prime Day, that's an ad. Never mind, that's an ad, that's an ad. The dates for the Sephora savings event have been launched. We have the first day of November this year, November 1st, all the way to the 11th, Remembrance Day here in Canada. Rouge, you go from day 1. Sephora collection from day 1. And then if you're VIB, you go from the 5th, which is my birthday, to the 11th. And if you're an insider, you also go from the 5th to the 11th. Something that I say every single year, particularly in comment sections of other creators, is use the Sephora savings event for the Sephora collection. That's worth it. That is 30% off. That is a regular good sale price. Anything like rouge, I am a rouge person. I do makeup. That is barely worth it to shop the Sephora sale because in Ontario, we have a 13% sales tax. So after using the Sephora savings code online, you only save like 7%, which is nothing. It's nothing. So don't let the percents fool you. VIB, you only get 2% off. Insider, you barely get any. It doesn't even cover the sales tax to get 10% off. So if you live anywhere outside of Canada, maybe the Sephora sale is more lucrative for you, but I highly recommend the Sephora collection. I love a lot of the Sephora brushes. I love the Sephora contour stick. I love the Sephora brand eyebrow pencils. Like those are things that I may be buying if I so choose by November 1st that I need more of those items. But stop my rant on the Sephora savings event. Just please consider your sales tax, and does the percent that you're going to be getting even cover your sales tax? What is this? This is Dolce & Gabbana Beauty Foundation, the Everlast Foundation, full coverage. I love the way these Dolce & Gabbana swatches go on the arms of the person. I feel like for most people, doing swatches here, this is the lightest part of your body, and usually you don't want to match this. Depends on the person. Some people do like matching to their inner arm. I feel like swatching the outside of your arm, like look at the difference, right? Swatching on the outside of the arm feels practical in a way. So like it's kind of smart. It's weird to see the disassociation because we're not used to it, but I like how some of these luxury brands do arm swatches. It looks like a beautiful formula. I don't know where to get it in Canada. It's high end, so I'm going to assume if you can even buy it in Canada, it would be Holt Renfrew online, but don't hold me to that. Anastasia Beverly Hills lip stuff. Looks great. That cool brown looks amazing, but I don't buy Anastasia Beverly Hills, so that's too bad. What is this? Fragrance, Bottega Veneta. I love this. This is pretty. I'm also assuming this will be at Holt's for Canada. I love this bottle. Gorgeous. I don't even know what the smells are. I would never buy it. It seems very expensive. If she is saying 100 milliliters is 450 USD, I'm not buying a $600 perfume. No. I draw the line at my YSL, which is like nowadays coming up and kissing the $200 mark for the size that I buy. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. I'm not even gonna look at the notes because I won't buy it, but it's beautiful, but I'm not buying that. Oh, I just saw these today in store. This is the glitter eyeshadows and like stick glittery bombs by e.l.f. I will say, so White Hot and Champagne Showers do not look this cool and neutral in person because it made me stop to look at it. I also hate the names of some of these. I hate the names. I don't want to use something called Straight Fire. That's so like 2017, it hurts. I'm sure you could have thought a little bit harder on these names. Okay, this is a trend that I've been seeing a lot and I don't understand. This is just Fleur coming out with their own version of it, but I have been seeing everywhere like deodorant lotion, like an antiperspirant lotion to use anywhere on. The things that smell scientifically is like your genital area and your armpits because of just how the skin is and the way that sweat glands work. That's where you sweat the most for things to grow and smell. Why do I have to put deodorant on my arms? And like Dove came out with one. There's some random Subway ad in the TTC system right now, which is like this brand, one of these like deodorant things. I don't understand it. And it's very confusing. And it's one of those beauty regime items that feels predatory. It feels like someone was like, how can, no one's buying deodorant anymore. Everyone's buying like aluminum free, which I'm not. I need my aluminum. How do we fearmonger people into thinking that they're smelly? Oh, let's come out with a deodorant lotion because you're stinky. But you're not stinky. Your armpits are stinky. Maybe your genitalia can be stinky, but that's it. That's where the stinkiness ends. Maybe your head too, depending on how oily and sweaty you get during the day and what season it is. This is completely unnecessary. Don't fall for it. The only other way I can kind of see people jumping on this is for chafing, but even then I've seen videos of like specific chafing products working better than deodorant. Okay, I gotta move on because I'm angry about this. This pisses me off. This is beautiful. I love this. Chanel Holiday. There's a highlighter. I love this eyeshadow quad. I like over 50% of the shades, which means it's something that's worth buying, quote unquote. I don't really enjoy the lipsticks, but the hot pink lip balmy thing, love that. Love that. And I love the like Oxblood liner, 536 liner, and like the nail polish colors are pretty too. Like this is it. This is very like 2010s makeup coming back, right? Like the color combinations and stuff and getting into color again and not just neutrals. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Okay, we have Melt collab with Classic Monsters, it seems. So they have the Bride of Frankenstein eyeshadow palette, which is like, it's fine if you like those colors. They have what looks like a Frankenstein hand and the Mummy face powder, setting powder. There's a weird backpack. We have Dracula lips and a Dracula mascara. The mascara looks fun. And then in this same post, they also had their complete Creature from the Black Lagoon collection, which is a fabulous movie. If you've never seen The Creature from the Black Lagoon, it's one of those horror movies. I was terrified of it as a kid. I absolutely hated that movie. I have rewatched it as an adult and it's one of those movies that's like, okay, I see why it was scary back then, but now it's just hilarious. It's one of those, but it is classic if you can find it. Watch it for the cinematic history of it. This Natasha Denona holiday set, mini holiday set. It is a baby I Need a Nude Eye kit, which is very cute. And it comes with a eye pencil. I can't see what shade it is, but it is like a chocolate brown. Beautiful colors. I like this. There is a rosy cheek set with a highlighter and blush. Not the most universal thing in the world, but not much can be done about that. They made their choice. Yeah, I've never really owned the only Natasha Denona. Where is she? Where are you, girl? The only Natasha Denona item I own or have ever used is the pencil sharpener. So I had major FOMO for the I Need a Nude eyeshadow palette. I couldn't afford it at the time, and I had other things that I knew I liked and needed more of that took a higher rank than the I Need a Nude, so I never ended up getting it. I think about it from time to time, but I don't know if I really want it anymore. So Natasha Denona as a brand is one that I'm always interested in. I don't refuse to buy it like other brands, but I also don't have a high enough urge to pay for it. Speaking of a brand that I refuse to buy, this is the holiday palettes for Anastasia Beverly Hills, a mini spice and the sugar palette. I believe the spice palette may already have existed at one point in the Anastasia lore. The sugar palette is something that is completely new, and that is like the coolest toned thing I have ever seen this brand come out with. The colors of the sugar palette look gorgeous. That blue and that mint and that baby pink and even the purple. Love, like I love that. It is a cute, cute palette. The spice palette, neither here nor there, not my cup of tea, not how I do my makeup anymore, but it is cute as well if you like that kind of more neutral to warm tone it looks like. These are interesting in a confusing way. In this photo, there are two brands. So the brand with the palette, Ilia, has come out with a baked cream product palette, okay? Bear with me. So it's supposed to be all your cheek products in one. So there's a highlight, which looks like it's not a good shade for me personally. There's a bronzer, which doesn't look like a great shade for me personally. And then there's two blushes, which can be used together or on their own, which seem like whatever. I understand that they have to decide quickly on shades to consider for each level of palettes for light, medium, deep. But man, deep ain't deep. Like the arm being, look at this. You're telling me that that is supposed to be two completely different shades? They look the same. They look the same. And I hate fake swatches like this. And then in the same post, there are new shades for Christmas of the Westman Atelier Blush Stick. Mimi, Petal, and Pop It look like they will not work in any way for deep dark skin tones. I have so Westman Atelier is odd. I have gone in person at Sephora and swatched out the blushes, and every time I swatched them, I literally like cringed back because the shade that it looks like in the tube doesn't look like what it looks like on your arm. And I don't know if it's just because it's one of those brands that doesn't cater to fair skin, that they just don't have a shade weird enough for pale people. I don't know if their products are super amazing for deep dark people. I don't know. It's a confusing brand. Oh, I see. Sorry. The Westman Atelier sticks are sold as a set only. So if you're deep dark, you're kind of screwed over because you have to get the two ashy shades in order to get Pop It, if you even like the color that Pop It ends up looking like on your arm. This is odd again. This is Hourglass coming out with their holiday palette, and it is a edited, it's odd. Had their regular new constant yearly release where they have like 4 palettes to choose from. They have a Barney's collaboration, and now they've come out with this quad, which is only available in one kind of shade. Lunar Bronze is a repeat, and then there's 3 new shades within this. And for like $64 American, which God only knows how much that is for me. It's confusing. Prestiges itself so highly. I don't know why they're doing this release every 3 weeks. It seems odd. Another Natasha Denona from the Hygen line. It is a tinted lip mask. Baby Nude Candy Apple looks fabulous. Berry Bliss looks lovely. Looks hydrating, looks gorgeous. I am assuming that this brush is also being released with these products. They look lovely. I knew I was gonna run into this one. This is the Patrick Ta Barbie kit. You get She's a Barbie Doll double take cream and powder blush, and then you get Malibu Dream House Plumping Lip Gloss. I really do like the idea of Patrick Ta and all the things that he comes out with. I have yet to try any of the blush or highlight duo kits. Last year for birthday, I got this tiny, itty bitty cute little guy, but it's a plumping gloss. I really don't like plumping glosses that are formulated with like capsicum, so pepper. I don't like that, and I don't like it when it's very, very minty and mentholy. I hate that. The one that I do like is, I just got this for, I know it came out a while ago, but this MAC plumping click, and it like tingles forever for me. Like it tingles for a long time, but it doesn't smell like mint and it doesn't feel like I'm having an allergic reaction. It's a great product, but I would be such a Patrick Ta fan. Like I love how glittery this gloss is, but I hate that it's not in a non-plumping formula. So Patrick, please, if you or anyone on your team ends up seeing this, there are people out there like me who want this, want the amount of glitter that it packs, but I don't want the menthol plumping aspect at all. You would have a customer for life if you came out with a formula that's like that. Anyways, let's continue. Fenty Beauty launching their holiday minis / ornaments. So they have this swirl gloss bomb, pretty color. They have like minis of their, I'm assuming, most popular gloss bombs. They have regular and they have the gloss bomb heats. And okay, they have a gloss bomb heat highlighter in What a Brat, and then they have a mini mascara. These are cute sets. Fenty is always really good about releasing things that can be kind of universal or are makeup enthusiast friendly, makeup artist friendly. They've always been able to do that. I personally don't really buy Fenty Beauty anymore. I don't think that, ooh, this is brave yet controversial. I bought Fenty Beauty when it first launched. I was a die-hard fan for years, and then in like 2020-ish, it just kept getting more expensive. And I don't think that the brand is worth the prices they charge now. Moving on. I don't know if I reacted to this already, but this is the MAC Pro Set and Blur Powder Duo. There is a white powder and purple powder. It is available in Asia first. Let's all assume that it's gonna come to North America next, but it looks nice. This is a big one. This is the MAC Holiday, just the gold for holiday, gold for Christmas. How groundbreaking. So there is a giant vault of lipsticks. Huge. I don't like most of the colors, so a little bit useless. There are some specialty shades for lipsticks and I believe eyeshadows, it seems. Those might be eyeshadows. There is, what is this? There is a monochrome box if you're into monochromatic pinky looks. And then something, they have like a mini lipstick bag. MAC really came out with a lot. There are 2 palettes, one of those putty glitter guys, I can't remember what they're called, and then it looks like a blushy highlighter duo. There are even more kits for smaller things like lip glasses, some powder kisses, some regular maximals, some individual glosses, and a little brush, travel brush set. Like their MAC came out with a lot. I did see this online the other day when I was about to buy this lipstick that I'm wearing now. It's nice. Unfortunately, I would say look ahead and see what you're gonna get, because a lot of the shades I saw in this are the hits from MAC. I don't have a lot of the hits from MAC just because I don't like the warm tone stuff. Double check products because you will probably be getting doubles or triples of items. Holiday from Lawless Beauty, a palette, a gloss and overnight lip mask set, or just a gloss set. The shades are super cute in this. This limited edition Melrose Love that. Love that. Make that permanent. Very cute, very simple. This Gucci Beauty holiday collection, we're so 2012 baby. Oxblood is back with a vengeance. So there is a couple lip products, an eyeshadow palette, and a highlighter it looks like. Gucci is available, I think, at Sephora Canada and also at Holt Renfrew Canada if you like the look of that collection. Pat McGrath came out with their holiday collection. I've seen videos of people getting it in PR online. I love the shades in the big palette. They're quite pretty. I would love to have this palette, but you know me by now. I don't like getting items that are limited edition, because if I'm doing tutorials and things, then I would rather have products that are always available so you guys can buy it and find it. New from Dior Beauty, just a huge holiday launch, kind of like MAC. There's a new highlighting which looks so 2010s. 2010s highlighter might be coming back. I like both of the eyeshadow quints, except the center shade of the pinky quint would probably not even work for me. I like the backstage eyeshadow and then like a bunch of lip colors. Before buying any of this, just double check that you don't already have these shades, because these are very basic shades, especially by a brand like Dior, so just double check. Okay, we talked about this last time, but I'm still gonna bring it up again because now we have actual product shots of these. I still hate these. And you know what? The swatching on the arms with the little stars, I hate that. I hate that. The shadows are too far away from one another on the arm that I can't actually compare the shades side by side. Made by Mitchell came out with highlighter duos, and Made by Mitchell is one of those brands that I like the concept of, but I hate the packaging. I hate the packaging. I love the shades and like multiples that they come out with, like the lightest light and the deepest deep and like stuff like that. I love that Made by Mitchell listens to the consumers and adjusts formulas quickly or semi-quickly, but this packaging stresses me out. And I hate the vivid lime green. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's too distracting. It pulls your eye too much that it's hard to see what the color actually is in almost all the products. So I'll never buy unless they do a revamp of their branding, which is unfortunate because the products seem well beloved, especially on TikTok. This is Hollow Taco's Dark Academia collection. I love the gray. That is such a nice color. It's a very expensive brand, and unfortunately they don't do much for Canada. They follow the money and are very much an American brand, so maybe one day I'll be able to try the nail products, but as of right now, absolutely not. Issa Maya Beauty coming out with eyelash products. Love these. Again, it's a brand that I would never buy from because it's too expensive to buy for Canada. But just the way that the lashes are packaged, I'm obsessed with. That is so innovative and fun. So innovative and fun. And like this look itself is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I want to eat it. It's so beautiful. I love that. Oh, and now we're back to Celine Beauty. So we are all caught up. I hope you liked my little gossip section. Let me know if you disagree with any of my takes or if any of these products you've been waiting for holiday. I'm not much of a holiday makeup buyer. Like I said, I don't enjoy anymore buying limited edition, but when I was just a consumer, loved a limited edition. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, leave a comment, share it to whoever you think will enjoy it as well. Subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.